Hi again everyone, welcome back to JMC Creates. Today I'm creating with the Papercraft Society Box 21. You get these papers, you get card in peach, pink, blue and a pale pink. Then you get several sheets of this craft and then it's a different colour in the back. You get these. You get the dies. These create a waterfall album which I'm going to show you now. And you get these stamps. Now I'm not really a guy kind of card maker, so I'm not sure what to do with these, so I'm just going to show you the album. These are the dies. This is a pocket. This is the thing, and then these are all this is the page, and these are all decorative bits. This is a corner. I might I must cut out one of them in a minute or two. Try and remember to do that. And you also get these die cut shapes. There's frames. There are lots of frames, and then some hearts, butterflies, and a couple of flowers. You also get these two papers and you get these tags. So I had no idea what to do with my kit, so I'm just going to do the album that it showed you. And I made it, I cut it all out of the papers and the craft card that came with the kit, and I messed it up. So I cut it out again. You need two pieces that are for your card, for your album. You need two pieces that are 5.5 by 3 3/4. Then you need a centre piece that is 3 3/4 by 1 1/4, and you score the short side at 1/2 and 1. You then miter the edges and you stick these bits onto it. You can't see my miter because I've then covered it with these 3.5 by 5 1/4 pieces of card. I've done 2 on the inside and 1 in the front. It then tells you to cut out 7 of the pages, which I have done. And I've also cut out 1 of the pockets. At least I think this is meant to be a pocket. I'm actually going to glue that down there like that. Now, and hold it so that it's ready to glue onto my card when I need it. I've also cut out a piece of paper to go on the card. You get this layer and you also get this die to decorate it. And that's all I've done, is decorated it with a die. I run it through all at the same time. And this will then go on the front. Like that. Somehow or other. There we go. And that will be your pocket then. So that's that bit done, that's those bits done, right? You need to fold back your tab. When you die cut it, the tab is there for you and all. So you fold them back. And then it says to cut 7 pieces of patterned paper with the next die, which I have done, but I've actually cut 14 because I'm going to try and cover both sides of my die, and I just did it with papers, that leftover papers from an album that I had sitting in my scrap paper patterned paper scrap box, so they came in really useful. Right, so the first thing it tells you to do is, now I covered mine, it tells you to glue down from the back edge. Okay, so that's what you're going to do. You're going to put glue on your tab. You're going to get your back edge and you're going to center it as best you can and glue so that this can come over like this. Okay, and that needs to go down a wee bit. Okay, right, and then you'll take the next one and you'll line it up to that one and you'll glue it down. And once if you've got the first one right, the rest of them just pop into line easily. So they do. And that's the basis of your waterfall album, as it's called. Now, I'm not really keen on small albums because it means having to print out your photos at a smaller size, which is quite easy to do. I'm just lazy. I send off and get mine printed. So I suppose I could get them printed at a smaller size if I wanted, but it's just not what I'm used to, so I'm giving it a go anyway. I'm a little bit out of my comfort zone. Okay, I have another 2 to go. Just be careful because your glue comes out the edges and then it can go onto your card. And you just stick it down like that, and the last one is here. That's just David being noisy. David and the dog being noisy. Like that. And that's your waterfall album. Now, how would you close that? I would want to close that. But anyway, that's the basis of it. I would probably put ribbon on before I put these bits on. You see, it's trial and error. You don't really know what you're doing until you do it. And every time you do it, you get a different idea. And something else pops into your mind. So I'm just going to stick these on and then I'll come back. Right, so I've actually put my papers on both sides. And I like that. I think now it's come together, it looks a lot better. And I'm going to put this pocket on at the front. Like that. And then I need a piece of white paper. Piece of white. That is about, let me see, about 2 1/8 by 3. Let's try that. 2 1/8 by 3. The reason I'm doing that is to stick it on there, and then I'm going to take that stamp there. I should have a block somewhere. Okay. So this gives you an idea of what you're supposed to do. I'm only going to do the first one. Okay. And then they can whoever you give it to gets the idea of what you're meant to do. You don't have to do them all. It's just as easy to cut the photos on the paper as it is to a bit of white card. Okay, so that's that. So, and then I suppose what else could I do? Yes, I wanted to try that corner right there, didn't I? I wanted to try that. Will that fit in there like that? Right, I'm going to cut a piece of this and then come back.